I'd like to
Without
see
the
Alliance
troll
fight
there,
this.
there's just no real push.
They're gonna split bottom and kind of force them into a weird position, but I do think Alliance should TP for this.
Hanskin just
Alright.
holding serve for the time being. Will they rotate? No, he's going to blink out. Dust got popped, and he's out of there. So they do finally get a tower. I thought Alliance would fight.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they should have. It took a while for them to take that, and they're so much stronger on the side of Alliance right now.
I think they want this E-Blade. Nico Baby at 2,600 gold is rushing it. We've seen almost always the Yasha first, but man, they have a lot of magic damage to combine with the E-Blade this game.
They're gonna blow up a lot of different heroes. Like, their kill combos are pretty insane right now.
Pasha backing away top. They're not going to go on him. Do you still like, how did Navi get back in this game? I don't know what they do right now.
They farm.
As Pasha is going to get caught out, Maledict comes through, Decrepify as well, Pugna giving him the suck, and Pasha is going to go down. They have no problems dealing with that Timbersaw.
They farm and they try to get BKBs. That's really all there is to it. So they now have a Spirit Vessel, and he's starting to build a BKB on the Kutka, but you're going to have to pick up some kills with this, as I think this is a Dead Slayer. It'd be very surprising if he somehow manages to live. Nico Baby is on the hunt.
Never say never, goes for the TP out, and he gets out of there!
He should have just cast the stun.
Nice play.
He decided, he's like, well, I'll blow him up before he can even get this off. But he just TP'd out in front of him with the Inkswell.
Yeah, guess he didn't realize the Inkswell had been cast. Nice use of fog there, but Ilias, not sure he'll be so lucky. There's still a Burrow Strike. He's going to throw out the False Promise. Timbersaw coming into this. Pasha wants to go, but he instantly gets shotgunned and maledicted. He is getting bodied in these fights. Can Pasha stay alive? Witch Doctor ult coming through, and the cask bouncing, and Crystallize is going to be forced to ult. He turns this one, though. Navi might be man-fighting and taking this. They're going to kill off S4.
They've
now
got
Alliance
Spirit
needs to
Vessels now.
get the hell out of there. Nico Baby on the run. Hanskin's going to go down. It's 3 dead. Alliance have gotten overeager. Nico Baby, though, he sees kill opportunities, but it could actually cost him the Spirit Vessel, as you mentioned. He's going to wave out.
I think he's gone.
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, no mana on Pasha. Well, a little mana, but not enough to
finally a pretty decent fight for Navi.
Double damage rune, snagged by Magical.
You cannot overcommit to this Oracle Troll. They will kill you. So we're going to see again. It all starts with them going on Ilias, who just pops his ulti on himself. They went quite hard for him, you can see, and they didn't really quite have enough damage for this Timbersaw. They come over the top with the boat. This was more than enough damage to get at least the Pugna kill.
Yeah, finishing off these Navi heroes is a tall order between the Troll ult, the Oracle, the Timbersaw being very naturally tanky. And they have a good anti-Timber game, but they really have to focus him if they want to get that kill.
Yes.
Here comes the smoke from Alliance. They're making a move top. Boat coming through to try and keep Magical alive a bit longer. He does have a lot of HP still, 800. He's going to try to run to the south. Ilias there in reserve, but Ilias will end up going down. False Promise was still 15 seconds away. They get off the Death Ward again, and they get the Magical kill once more. Alliance wasting no time and taking another fight, and taking what looks to be another objective. Waving forward, Nico Baby. Not enough damage. Is going to force them away from the tower, though. Actually, they're going to back off. So they're not going to commit to that push. Crystallize does have his Diffusal Blade closing on the BKB. And Alliance are they're all magic damage, basically.
Yeah, when he gets this
BKB is going to make him real strong.
Yep, it'll be a huge turning point. And then it just becomes like, who supports die first? As they're going to make another move onto this Timbersaw, who is 100% dead.
That's
Jeez
more than
Louise.
100.
Yeah,
it's like double his HP pool dead. I mean, it was a first to pick Timber, right? So
yes.
You know you're going to have a rough game. And they drafted very well to deal with him.
I mean, yes, LD, he's had a terrible game. It's been pretty rough for him, indeed.
5th in net worth. Barely above the Sand King. And Timber definitely one of those cores that if he falls behind is not catching up and happy to come back.
He sort of has to have a really good laning phase into snowballing and using that tankiness to his advantage. But they have so many different tools. The Maledict is so efficient, and now they're going to go for the Roche. This is one of my favorite plays to make with Morphling. You just get a mask and Roshan's the easiest thing in the world.
Has some treants there to assist. They are rotating though. You say it's easy, but Magical's other idea is he's standing directly under a ward. He's just going to start marching towards the pit. The team behind him, he gets the team.
They got to go like right now.
He's got a few seconds. Is he going to find the opening? Stroke of Fate coming through. X as well tries to burrow time out of that one. It's not going to happen. He goes down. Hanskin out of the fight immediately. No buyback.
They could get limp here.
And Roche not low enough to commit for it, so Alliance backing away. They get off the Maledict on Pasha. They don't have to follow up. This is looking real ugly for Alliance. As soon as they lose a hero, they just have to run. They lose another and this is where you're king. If you're Kunkka, just pick them off one by one. S4 trying to chase down Ilias, though. He does get the kill. Pasha in the river, running towards S4, wants to finish him off. Nico Baby waving over the top, looking for Magical. They've committed to Troll BKB. He's got to get some auto attacks off during this time. He wants that S4 kill. He will get it. Crystallized, though, and a headlong retreat now along with Pasha. 3 heroes in pursuit. They're going to wave on up with Nico Baby. Keeps on chasing. They get off the Burrow Strike. Still has his ultimate. Got to be careful. They get the stun. He gets the ult off. Do they keep on chasing? Crystallize. Healing right up. Oracle there in reserve. And Nico Baby has to back away. Now the chase back the other direction. Zibe into the river. Also in trouble. But the more important fight is Nico Baby banding up and gets the kill at Crystallize. Now he can chase for Ilias perhaps. Keeps on surging forward. That Oracle pretty slow. Pretty squishy.
And he's got stick charges too.
Wave. Couple more auto attacks. They should have the kill. They get it. Nico Baby in deep though. He's really far on enemy lines.
He's fine. They don't have the damage to this.
They're not gonna go.
They need Kunkka with his Spirit Vessel or the Troll to kill him. He's gonna get healed up. And the snipe was kind of close. A quarter of a second longer. They had ward vision there, and he would have died to that stroke. But now this should be a free Roshan.
I don't know if I'd call this free. They had to work for this Rosh.
Yes. But now it's free. That's what I'm saying. Now
after they bought it, they don't have to spend any more. Here comes Slayer with the Stroke of Fate and the pit, but no commitment. So Nico Baby grabbing an Aegis, now closing in on his Manta. And Alliance clinging to a decent lead, 6k gold. That fight was a little concerning for me if I'm Navi, because this troll got kited super hard.
It really comes down to Ilias dying. Them pushing so far forward on this right side, and Ilias trying to come up, and he gets clipped by the Nature's Prophet ult. He's not sure if he wants to ult himself. He hesitates just a little bit too long, and all of a sudden they don't have that purge.
Like, you just see Crystallize, like, slowly marching from hero to hero. This time they had a bit of a power play, so they're able to find the kill, but like this next sequence of events is where I start to be a little concerned. Like they're chain stunning him when the BKB's down. The Oracle comes in and actually turns this fight. So Alliance getting a little overzealous. But this is where Nico Baby mans up, and oh man, it was so close. Just toying with his food.
Yeah, the disarm actually hurt him there.
That's true.
The Fate's Edict, I think he needed to just hope. But maybe he would have just died faster if that was the case. I don't know, it's hard to say.
We are paused just for a sec. As the G's are coming out. Back underway. So DD runes spawning bottom now.
Yeah, Alliance are looking like a really clean team though. They're playing very fast. They're doing a really good job of enabling this Morphling in this position, and their team fighting is looking really good right about now.
This is generally when Alliance was at their best with the previous roster, was when Nico Baby just had a free game.
Yeah, just give Nico Baby a good 1v1 matchup where if you decide to leave him alone and make plays as 4 on the map, he can just kind of stay there and never die.
Outpost being secured here by Hanskin.
And he absolutely has had just a free time. He gets to just chill, play his game. There's no rush for him. He doesn't really have to participate if he doesn't want to. I think what he does really well, and probably like one of the best carries at doing so, is like judging when it's time to stop farming and time to start fighting. Like now is the time to make my net worth kind of useful. You see a lot of carries and cores, like they'll be the top 3 in net worth, and you'll never feel their presence in the game. That is never the case with Nico Baby.
Magical not timing his combo quite right, though Morphling's not going to die to that anyway. And Nico Baby will rotate onto mid, look for the tier 2. Navi just huddled in their base. While the Godzilla Waterman slowly cleans up the map. The wards have been planted, at least one I should say for now, up towards the Radiant Triangle. So Alliance continuing to really assert map control, I would say, throughout this game. That's probably the best thing their draft has done. It's allowing them to find these kills as they look for Pasha. This is a tricky one, though. They need to disable him with the Oracle not around. But since Navi are all in the base, they're probably all going to always be there. Alliance just shoving in the lanes. No, like you said, no sense of urgency. Do you think there is a timer for this team, or can they go as late as they want?
I don't think you want to go like ultra late against the troll. I think if he gets absolute slick slotted, maybe he can make a difference. And it really just takes one fight for the troll oracle. I do think if you're Alliance, your Pugna will start to lose a little bit of value as the game goes on because of the purge that they have. Once the oracle has like any sort of items to protect himself, it's going to be a lot more difficult. So I would like to see them push the pace. They've got Nature's Prophet, Pugna. Like, these are two heroes that want to hit towers.
How unfortunate for Navi. They smoked and S4 just happened to run right into the lane as they bypassed him. So smoke never broke. And now Nico Baby looking for Crystallize here in the top lane. Does bring him down to about a third HP.
Yeah, he wanted to see if any of the Navi teammates would help him. He didn't want to hard commit his waveform and just die for any reason. There's already a BKB picked up by this Pugna. He wants to make absolute sure that he can't die either. I feel like their timing is right now. They are building scaling items like the BKB into the Hex. But with like a mech, an Aegis, I do think you want to kind of abuse this.
Yeah, and Troll is about to get his basher. So that clock is ticking where he can start to chain bash and control whoever he locks onto. Navi just camping out in the Alliance jungle. Magical's actually taking up a farming position there. Alliance scurrying about the map, and I think they've realized there might be an infestation, but Navi are going to choose that moment to retreat. And now they make the go on Pasha, perhaps? No, S4 is hunting for him. Is he going to find him, though?
He's hiding really deep on the map, and you can see that Navi are just so scared to engage anywhere on the map at all.
I think it might be Slayer top lane who's in trouble. Zibe, he's found him with the Death Ward, going for the solo kill, doesn't have the detection, the Glimmer Cape, and Slayer just slides away. Zibe's got a TP out, he'll get out of there. Death Ward down for about a minute.
No issues, doesn't really cost him too much. Death Ward is a pretty low cooldown ability anyways, so you won't care about that.
They have a DD bottled. Surely this is Time Blitz.
Yeah, DD bottled with all the items that you have. I think this is an easy high ground for them.
And Nico Baby does have all the items.
Yeah, I should say it's an easy decision for them to go high ground. They could still mess up by getting too over-aggressive into the base.
So Nico Baby had a butterfly queued up, but he actually goes for the BKB here. So it really does speak to them feeling like now is our time. He's going to walk up to high ground. Very strong at this stage of the game. Can Navi possibly fight their way into this Morphling? He's going to play it safe. Waves out, but look at the damage done. And the timing on that, too. Aegis reclaimed at that very moment.
That was their DD Morphling. They just kind of wasted a little bit too much time.
Yeah, if they'd done that like 10
prodding.
seconds sooner, they'd probably get the tier 3.
As it stands, there's no glyph. You're just kind of chilling and waiting. It looks like they want to get fully slotted out. But there are some items coming out on the side of Navi. They have a BKB for their Kunkka. That'll help their timing window a little bit. And they've also got a Silver Edge on S4, which is really going to be annoying for Pasha to play against. They changed the item recently. Lowers regen on top of the break mechanic. It's like perfect item against Timbersaw.
And it's honestly not like they were having trouble killing him anyway. So this is only going to make it even easier.
It took them a solid like 10 seconds.
That's pretty good by Timbersaw standards. As Nico Baby is going to chase him out. And man, he just melts. He's not dead yet though. Oracle there with the save. False Promise comes through. The BKB committed. Crystallize charging in. There's the leash. Can he find someone to lock onto? He does manage to get a hold of Lip and just chain bashes him down. Now he's looking for the Nature's Prophet. S4. Oh, the BKB is worn off. Crystallize could be in trouble. He drops. An Alliance on the hunt. 2 dead, and the chase forward Slayer is going to glimmer back to the high ground, back to safety, but they rotate on the bottom lane. S4 is already in position with the Treants and looking for the tier 3 tower.
Limp's coming in soon too.
No buybacks here on Navi. They don't have any of their key ultimates either.
And this is the problem when you commit the Oracle ultimate to trying to save the Timbersaw.
Like, you need it on
good
the
on
Troll.
you, yes, good on you for saving him. But imagine if Troll has it there. I think he kills at least one more person.
And then the fight can just snowball because, he's Troll with the
Yes,
master.
exactly. But if you find the Timbersaw this early on into the fight, you get him that low. Of course, Ilias feels like he has to save you.
Waving deeper, looking for pickoffs. The Timbersaw, he gets interrupted, stunned up, and should be okay. Alliance could just be taking another tier 3, and Nico Baby will do that. So 1 lane down, possibly a second.
I feel like they should go for Rax. They bought back on their Pugna for this.
They're gonna...
Troll is still dead.
Gets the Torrent off. Can they possibly go on Nico Baby? He's getting healed up by Limp. On the backside, commits the BKB, gets the Rax. Probably just gets the hell out after that, and Pasha on the chase. Magical's there, X cooling down. Keeps on moving forward. Zibe just says, take me instead. And well, they will take him. And now it's 4. Trying to get out of here. They're somewhat in the vicinity, but the TP comes through. Sentry just slightly off the mark. And he will escape. So 1.5 lanes. Not too shabby by Alliance.
Not at all. They had to commit the BKB, but I like that. Use your BKB, make it work for you. Get the melee Rex. You have all the map control in the world, and Roche is going to come up. I have to imagine that this is Alliance's game. There just wasn't really a lot of plays for Navi to make, in my opinion. With the support duo that they have, it had to come down to the team fights, and none of the team fights really felt properly set up.
They're making a move on Handskin, but he senses it, blinks away.
Again, they have no initiation. It's not just it's a problem with Timbersaw, but it's further... it makes it even look worse when you have Grimstroke plus Oracle as your supports. You have 3 different heroes that don't start a fight properly. Like, all of your fights start with you getting gone on.
It was only the Kunkka who could have maybe made those early plays, but
yeah, it's not
at
like
this point, he just really can't threaten much.
And it's not like he had the best laning phase anyways. Like, nothing really went well for him either. They had that one kill where they set up with like 3 heroes to try to kill, but that's about all we've seen.
Crystallize does show himself down towards mid, but the team parked behind him up near the Radiant Triangle. Nico Baby just waves in. He goes directly into the middle of the entire enemy team. He's almost dead off the bat. The save coming through, though. Nice leash, and they chase forward. He's committed BKB. He's got to get out. Limp trying to cover Nico Baby's retreat. This is kind of an ugly fight for Alliance, but it may work out as Crystallize has also blown his own BKB and his ultimate. So Battle Trance down. Now they can take down this Troll, and they're going to look to do just that. Can they burst him? No, maybe not. Timbersaw over the top. Big damage. Navi keeping him alive. There's the Oracle False Promise that you were looking for. And Magical
Are you
is going to
serious?
find the follow-up kill. Nico Baby, he's dead. 3, make it 4, and now Limp on the run. It could be a team wipe. Alliance falling apart with a 1.5 lane advantage. Really overzealous. Pasha still hunting.
They get the
X
X,
comes
he has
through
BKB,
with
he's
the
got to pop
torrent,
it.
and he will make it out.
But Roche is up. They can take mid tower. And this is what your combo is supposed to look like, by the way. You finally got the ulti off on the right person.
And that's with a 7k gold disadvantage at the start of that fight for Troll versus Morphling.
Yes.
It just doesn't matter.
No, I think when it comes... As soon as Troll gets Basher, he becomes, like, this beast.
And this fight all started, I guess we're not going to see the very beginning of it, with Nico Baby just waving into the middle. 4 heroes almost dying, had to BKB, and the Pugna had to use everything to try and save him, like, right away. That was a really ugly way to begin the fight for Alliance, and they just had to back after that.
They finally got the Oracle ult off onto the Troll, and look at what he can do.
But I think that, like, it speaks to what you said earlier. Like, that's their initiation, is Alliance going on them.
Yeah, that's
like,
pretty
that's
much
how they
their-
fight.
I still think it's a really rough position for them, because I think that's their best possible fight, is Alliance literally face-checking them. And you're going to have to get them... You're going to have to get Alliance to do that
maybe
a few
1 or 2 more times.
Yeah.
Well, it was almost a 20k gold lead. It's now surging back to 10. So half the advantage has been cleaned up off that one fight. Not too shabby. Navi still hemmed in, though. They're struggling to get these lanes pushed out with the Rax disadvantage, dealing with the Nature's Prophet, who does have an Orb of Destruction, so... Can they find another miraculous fight? That will be the question. They have the Aegis on Troll. He's got a completed Abyssal. Building towards the MKB. While meanwhile, Nico Baby closing in on his Butterfly. And And with a troll, this is the type of lineup that can take a lane very easily, maybe even go for a throne rush, if they win a fight or two. So, something Alliance do have to respect.
Oh, 100%.
Not the only ones who push fast on this game.
Yeah, Troll's one of the best high grounders in the game. He just has to kind of get to that point. And again, I can't stress this enough. Your only initiation for Na'Vi is the X marks the spot, and that is very easily undone by the BKBs.
And there's a Yules on the Sand King as well. So.
Yeah, so it really just comes down. I don't know how this happens. I think it's really just the heroes that they pick, but Na'Vi pretty much just have to hold high ground for the next.
Skin, he's found Slayer, an S4 in the vicinity with
is
the
it building
TP.
Hex?
Gets
Okay.
the kill.
That Hex is going to be pretty big by Slayer.
Right, you're running a Nature's Prophet.
He's pretty close to it too.
Well, S4 is also about to get a Hex.
Yeah, but they already have like a ton of initiation,
Sure.
The rich get richer.
S4 living the dream.
Na'Vi are like what? The middle class get
The
slightly richer?
The proletariat.
Yeah.
The bourgeoisie. Which would you say? I'd say they're more bourgeois after that last fight.
Maybe like 10%. Now they're starting to eat like toast with butter.
No avocado yet, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, they're not on
that's
that
for
flex.
rich people. That's for the fine, fancy folks on Alliance.
Yeah, Nico Baby's eating like shrimp and lobster.
Well, don't choke on that shrimp and lobster, Nico Baby.
True. He's up by a lot, though. He's up still by 4,000 net worth on this troll. He's had a pretty easy going of things. I mean, the only way, again, that I can foresee him dying is if he overextends, but that might change here. They're finally starting to pick up initiation items. They've got an Abyssal Blade.
They do indeed, and can they make something happen with it?
The Abyssal Blade is a really big pickup. I don't know how well Alliance can itemize against that. Nico Baby would have to, like, swing
Double
back.
damage rune for Nico Baby.
Oh, they don't want to fight into that.
And he's got the bomb,
He's got
too.
Lincolns, too, actually. He's fine.
I thought he was going to go B-Fly. Yeah, the Lincolns versus the Grimstroke.
And the X, he's kind of insulating himself against all the possible ways he could die. He had to have seen that Abyssal Blade was going to be the next item by Troll, right?
So now you have, now you have like double Abyssal, soon double Hex, and he definitely feels like he needs that extra bit of survivability. Like if they do catch him, he's probably just dying. Yeah, he's a very farm morphling, but not unkillable. Navi's still struggling to keep the lanes out, though. That is always the Alliance advantage. They're waiting out this Aegis of Crystallizes. Play it safe until then, I imagine. Just lurking in the trees. Handskin perhaps would go on Pasha should he choose to push further, but he's not going to do that. Can they find a way out of the base? Avocado toast sounds pretty good right about now.
It really does.
Oh, I forgot to order my food. What's your go-to Chipotle meal?
Double chicken,
you
brown
eat a
rice.
lot of Chipotle.
Double chicken, brown rice, fajita veggies. If I'm not cutting weight, then I'll get guac and roasted corn. And if I am cutting weight, that's it. Just double chicken, rice.
Are you cutting now?
I'm like doing a soft cut. I just had an entire package of Nutter Butters, and I've had like 4 Laffy Taffies
Package of Nutter Butters, huh?
and a Rice Krispies. So
you're carb loading.
I don't know what I'm doing right now. There's
You're
no gym
a mess,
available.
William. You're a mess.
It's okay. It's a good time to get fat. No one's gonna see me after this event.
You're just gonna
I'm
go
not
into
gonna be on
hibernation.
camera. Yeah, I can't cast the next one. That's already been settled. So
Your talent agent is like, yeah, Blitz is not appearing on camera, so
yeah, it's time to just
audio only performances.
You know, when you're gaining weight, you call it a bulk, no matter what. Like even if it's been like a 20-year bulk chat, you just call it a
like
bulk.
Mac and It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, exactly. Just tell you're on a perma bulk. Tell your friends. Like your girlfriend asks, like, do you want to lose some weight? Like while we're at home all the time? Nah, babe, I'm bulking.
Speaking of bulking, Slayer's now bulked up. He's got the scythe. He tried to send the courier out earlier, and Alliance were just all there, so they 5-man rotate to secure the scythe pickup.
Oh, they got a gem too.
Has been scouted though, so
And he's got the pool party.
Zibe. in trouble as Pasha chases him. The heel comes through from Limp on the high ground. Are they going to continue pursuit? There's 5 heroes here. Alliance, a pretty awkward engagement, and now Pasha starting to feel stronger. He just mans up on the Morphling. They're going to take the outpost right before the 40-minute mark, but look at
Come
S4
on.
down bottom.
Look at the name you're playing against. Look at the hero you're playing against.
He doesn't really have that much damage, though. Can he continue pushing? The TP comes back from the Kunkka. So then now it's Navi on the run. Alliance are punishing, looking for the Slayer kill, but he gets false promised up.
And they wasted the false promise
They'll
on.
stay alive for the moment, but as you mentioned, it could really cost them Oracle down. They've already blown the Soulblind Hex, too, so now Navi just need to get the hell out. BKB Abyssal is ready. And Crystallize, ooh, he's thinking about going back in.
So surprised that they decided to use the Kunkka to go back without Xing, and look at bottom. Again, Alliance are doing this so well.
They're getting ratted. Bulldog is smiling. Bulldog is rubbing his hands together, and S4 is like, I got you, buddy.
You give Alliance this hero in 2020
and now,
something.
Pasha getting chased back while they're all trying to deal with the S4 shenanigans towards bottom. Pasha low, but not dead. He'll retreat.
Doesn't matter who's playing it, you know, as long as it's Alliance and they've got a Nature's Prophet, they're going to make life extra miserable for you.
And more bounty runes coming out, more money for the man who's already got loads.
There's a Timeless Relic too. Pretty decent-ish item. Of course, more spell damage, that's even better for Nico Baby.
So can Navi stop the rat? That is becoming the question. Like, sure, it looks like they're very strong 5v5, but when are they going to get those fights? Here comes the Hex, chased forward by Nico Baby, looks to lock him down, and with S4 there, with the Silver Edge, it's a quick, easy kill. 90 seconds with no Timber. Roche could be coming up pretty soon. They'd have about maybe 40 seconds if it's a fast Roche respawn, which would be more than enough.
I don't know how much this Roche benefits Navi. As you saw the last Aegis, they couldn't really take advantage of, because it's really hard for them to get out on the map right now. So really it's just about taking it away from Alliance so they don't just go for that last set of racks.
Alliance are slowly shoving in the lanes, looking for the openings. Taking a look at buyback here, they've already got 3 ready. Only 1 up on Navi, so that could be the difference maker, especially with the Nature's Prophet. Is there some magical item or strat that Navi can pull out here?
Yeah, it's called wait on the high ground until
false promise your troll, not your
just false promise
not
your
your
troll.
Stinking Grimstroke.
You're gonna false promise your troll and everything's gonna be good. But I'm pretty sure Alliance have got this one. I just think it's impossible for Navi to get out on the map.
It's like you're willing Navi into just a team wipe into a throne. Have you bet on this game, Wayne? You didn't bet on this game, did you?
I absolutely did not.
Okay. Bet responsibly, kids. Alliance are going to Roche responsibly with all 5 here. Lane's already pushed in. They've got a ward in the Radiant Triangle, as well as one outside the pit, so there will be no surprises. And Navi, although they move towards the pit, will be too late.
Oh, it's pretty big for them to take away. And now you've got Nico Baby. They can put up, let me say, Sand King Morph is insane.
Double stun.
Double Sandstorm.
And he's going to go for the pugs.
Okay, so they can get
the double blast.
Double ward too.
Not bad.
Ward on ward action. Look at him.
So
Something looks really weird about this because he's got like a saber thing in front of him. Something looks really messed up about this. I don't understand.
Nico Baby. Dota can't even keep up with him. While that was
S4
going on, S4 goes down, but Nico Baby, he's trying to rat. No, it's not going to happen. They're ready for this. S4 buys back. He wants to go for this fight.
Oh, boy. He just jumped into the base.
The Soulbind comes through instantly. There's the silence as well, afflicting both of them. But Magical's forced back towards the fountain. They get off the Hex combo. Is there follow-up burst? Pasha's moving in. Nico Baby stands his ground. He's still got Aegis. He's got BKB, and he's committing. They're looking for the Mega Creeps. Alliance.
Trolls
pushing
walking back.
Lanes. He's just a pedestrian.
Oh, my God.
While Pasha tries to finish off Nico Baby. He can't quite do it yet. Still staying alive. 5,000 health in total pool. They work him. Can they get him? They finally will. With the Torrid Storm smashing through. Is the follow-up there? Crystallize has arrived. And Nico Baby is just waving away. Boom, Abyssal. Do they have the follow-up, though? No, he's turning back for the Pug no more. That's not great. Crystallize, now BKB's over. Can they still fight? Nico Baby waiting. He's looking for the opening here, looking for the shotgun play. They chase forward, looking for handskill while S4 is throwing it. He's just going for the tier 4 towers. NAVI are being outplayed. Alliance, shades of TI.
They're going to lose something. You're either going to lose Megas.
This is a dieback. If he can't get out of there, and he won't.
There's still
He's
a lot
out
of
for
things
2
hitting,
minutes.
and this is Megas. He's made enough space for Megas. He did his job.
It's a half HP throne. Is there a rapier?
I don't think they can get back out of their base, is the problem.
Yeah, they don't have money for rapier and crystallize.
Nico Baby, worst comes to worst, will just buy travels. If they try to all-in around on this, they can all just buy travels and go for it, because there's no,
This game is like an homage to Bulldog.
Yeah. He's watching it, he's really happy.
Probably like in Discord with S4 right now.
There's like a lone tear rolling down his eye.
That would make it sound like he's sad. He's proud, right?
No, it's like, you know,
He's a proud father.
He's reminiscing.
Back when Bulldog was a pro.
He still is. One of the best players you've ever seen. For sure. And they're going to go for it. This is NAVI. They're finally deciding they cannot leave their base, have to do something, or the game is over anyways, but I just don't know if they have...
But Nico Baby's cutting waves, top, and he's walking towards the throne.
You gotta do something about this guy.
You can't ignore the Morphling, guys. Your throne's exposed. Nico Baby now backing off. He's not committing for this Slayer. Has the Hex set up. He's gonna get it off now, looking for the follow-up stun, but there's not enough damage here, I don't think, with Pasha. They're still committing down mid. Crystallize is trying to go for it. He's bought the Desolator. They really are all in. Can NAVI possibly take a building here?
And Morphling's coming back now.
Crystallize. Oh, this is bad. The False Promise, though, gets off the Abyssal, but he's not able to auto-attack. They finally get the detection out. Now the Yule Scepter.
It's the fleet.
Being kited. The fleet comes through. The Torch Storm as well. They get the extra kill. Pugna buys back. Nature's Prophet up in 20. Can they hold the line until then? Alliance turning this one back around, and Nico Baby cleaning up. 2 dead, no buyback control. That should be that. 3 heroes dead. GG. NAVI go all in, and it's just too late.
S4, he was such a big hindrance to NAVI. Like, every single time NAVI decided to leave their base, he just took a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
Beautiful symphony of rat tactics.
It felt like no matter what, they try to address the